Why, hello there. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and mouth, became a junkie with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paints the vegetable stalks and stalls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock cop driving with the loser in the cruise control. Babies in Reno with the vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Toke ain't saying I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. Don't believe everything that you breathe. You get a parking violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mason and dart. Saving all your food stamps, burning down the trailer park. Yo. Cut it. Good morning, welcome once again to Breakfast with Michael. How is everybody doing today? Look at that. Natasha Lee Newcomb, how are you this morning, darling? Yeah. Your name came up first. How about that? Actually, it didn't. But it's the first one I saw. How's everybody doing today on this Monday morning? Family Day. I'm not buying into whatever the fuck they wanted to call it. Was it National Heritage Day? Family Day. It's Family Day. We're cool with that. Good morning, Melissa Mitchell. Tammy Carries. You made it to the show. Oh, look at that. Paul Cormier, what's going on, big guy? Holy moly. Everybody's here. I'm sorry, I'm a little tardy to the party today. I said 10 o'clock and I fucked up. I was only 15 minutes late, so hey, I'm usually pretty punctual. Yeah. Amy, Melissa Mitchell, Maureen O'Connell. Here we are. It's like, romper room for adults, I see Shannon Irene. Amy Sheffield, Paul Cormier, who else do I see? Paulette Rogers, Matt Armstrong, Monica Ray Jarvis, Ann Harnish, Jamie Lee Ambrose. There we go, shout out to a few folks. Here we are, Monday, the 19th. Man, the month's just burning away. The sun will be here soon. Won't that be nice? Have some fucking sunlight. I'm gonna be really happy about it. Looking pretty positive. I'm gonna have myself a Harley Davidson Ironhead by the end of the week. Pretty happy about that. Went to a party on the weekend. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Look at all those people. This is my support vest. I'm wearing it because I'm getting a bike soon. Jason Jack, what's going on, big dog? Look at that. Yo! If you're new to the show, there's a weekly Kickstarter that I like to do. Just try and bring everybody up and, get them going. Not everybody needs one today. Because, well, for most of us, fucking day off, right? So that's pretty choice, right? That's pretty choice. Everybody's like that. Got an extra day off, long weekend today.
Well, Linda Jackson has a shelf.
Very good thing, right?
It's tough. Nails. Linda loves to win. Oh, hey, Linda.
Oh, that's good. First cigarette of the day.
Ron Burgundy. Linda Jackson, how are you, my friend?
My first cigarette of the day.
This
Jason Lumsden, what's going on, big guy? So Breakfast with Michael is a weekly Kickstarter we try and do is promote some positivity, give people a few laughs, and and get them kickstarted.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't know why I can't stop saying.
There's Jody. What's up, Jody? Sister Jody.
Black.
Now, if you're new to the show, there's some things that'll happen. Deal with it. We post here live. We air live on NSU Unfiltered at 10 a.m. normally, 10 a.m. Atlantic on NSU Unfiltered. It's a very interactive show. Please say something, right? And you know, if you don't catch me live here, you can check me out on YouTube under Breakfast with Michael episodes. Check out a few of them. This is episode 34. Welcome to the show. Who knows the motto of Breakfast with Michael offhand? Anybody? Let me see if anybody's put the real comments. What's the matter, people? Cat got your tongue? There we go. Good morning, Mike. Real smoke always makes me lightheaded. I know. Oh, yeah. There we go. Groovy. So who knows the motto of Breakfast with Michael? Huh? Alright. It's be good humans. Okay? And in keeping with that, I got a little announcement here to make. Good friend of mine. He's going to remain nameless because he's kind of embarrassed about his situation. He and his family, he had some medical problems, was in the hospital for a time, was unable to work, and can't afford their living arrangement. So him and his wife and 3 kids and 2 cats got to be out, and they're moving in with his folks for a bit. It's an unfortunate situation. So being a good human, I'm going to make this announcement. If anybody in Nova Scotia, particularly the city, has room and loves cats, he has 2 cats that need to be babysat just for like 2, maybe 3 months. Right? You just need to take these cats in. They're female, they're fixed, and they're litter trained. So if you feel like being a really good human and helping a brother out, send me a message. Right? Just send me a personal inbox message on my Facebook, and I'll make an arrangement so that you can adopt a babysit cat. It's not permanent, but you know, it's just a good human thing to do, because you know, he's got kids. The kids like the cats, and this is a temporary arrangement. They're going to get back on their feet soon enough. They just don't have it right now, so they're going to be out, and their folks already have pets, and they just can't take the cats. Well, I mean, think about it, right? Families taking, you know, parents are taking in this dude, his whole family, right? So it's 5 people. They don't want the cats, right? They don't need them. They probably already have pets in the room. But whatever, we need homes, temporary homes for these cats, like immediately. So send me a message if you think you would like to be a good human and babysit this cat for, you know, these cats, a cat. You know, if you only take 1, that's cool, right? They have their own litter boxes. If you take 2 of them, I'm sure they'll be able to use 1 box, but they have their own, so they come with their own boxes. So, like I said, it's only a temporary arrangement. If you feel like being a good human and want to do that, that'd be stellar. Send me a message, right? Just throwing it out there for a friend, you know, and trying to help them out. Cool. On with that. Other news. Let me finish my cigarette first. Oh, there's Nancy Green. Hi, Nancy. I saw Nancy at the party. Pretty crazy party, right? Yeah. When I was at this party, lots of crazy shit happened at this party. I was assaulted by a guy with milk, cream, and butter. How dare he? Okay, that was fucking lame. No, but seriously though, while I was at the party, actually I lost my watch. Yeah. I found it, but when I found it, there was this dude who was stepping on it while he was sexually harassing this girl. Right? So I walk over to him, I grab a hold of him, I snap him right in the fucking chops, right? Nobody does that shit to a girl. Not on my watch. Actually, it was a really good party. No violence of any kind. Just a lot of good fellas, you know, and some nice ladies hanging out, you know. Libations and good times all around out in New Glasgow. raise a cup to those folks. It's good to see them all out there. I wonder if Facebook is doing this glitch thing where I don't see many of the comments again. Or, the laughter. Yeah, I know. Look, Mark Laughing's tuning in. What's going on, big guy? When are you coming out to the show? We got to get you back on the show, brother. Get you playing another tune. Let's do it in conjunction. We'll organize you a gig here in Truro. Because I think the Savages are due here in Truro for another Mark Laughin show and get together. And I think that we should coordinate that with my show and promote it that way. I think it'd be a good idea. All right, get to me, Mark. Everybody, Mark Laughin, great musician, great guy, loves the Tom Petty music. Has his own stuff. You can check him out. Yeah, he's quite a talented lad. I like him. Let's move on to this right now. Here, let's do this segment of the show. Right here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yes, that is right. This is the time of the day that we'll do birthdays. So, let's see. Of course, because it's a weekly thing and we only do this once a week, we generally do Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays at the same time. Yesterday, Alicia Wilson, one of our very own, I'm celebrating a birthday. All right. My Uncle Felix, if you've ever been to Beaver Place Mall at Christmas time and went to see Santa at the Beaver Place Mall, that would be my Uncle Felix. And he is by far the best Santa Claus ever. So, you want to keep that in mind if you're heading out to Bedford Place Mall to see Santa Claus. Of course, that'll be a while away. We still got summer coming. What the fuck am I thinking? I'm going to be out on my bike soon. Fuck, thinking about Christmas. That's a while away. But, hi Jenny. Jenny Skidmore. Tuned into the show. How are you doing? But yes, back to the birthdays. My Uncle Felix's birthday was yesterday. Great guy. Love him to death. And a old friend of mine, Rosalind Graham, also celebrating a birthday yesterday. Now today, C.H. Bissett and Valen Forrest are celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday, motherfuckers. So, look, Amanda Kale's on the show. Ha look at that. Hi. Now, and tomorrow, my niece, Amber Weber, who's also in some of the groups. I'm sure some of you might have seen her. She'll be celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Tanya Mead, Jen Chanel, and my other niece, Erica Sonia, celebrating birthdays tomorrow. So happy birthday to all y'all. Cool. Moving on. What other news have I got going on? Jeez. Let's talk about relationships for a bit here, huh? I mean, like, how long, is a safe period, do you think, after a breakup, to get back into a relationship? Anybody? I think we're experiencing the technical difficulties here with the feed. I'm not seeing people's reactions, and I'm not seeing comments here. I'm seeing them. There we go. Nancy had a birthday. Was that Nancy Green? Maybe. Good morning, Jennifer Gosby. Denise. But yeah, no, seriously. Relationships, right? When do you think is a good time to get back, to consider a serious relationship? Because let's be serious with this, You can get the feels for somebody right quick, right? You meet somebody, be attracted to them. But how quick is it? Right? Like, only fools rush in, they say. And there's a reason for that, right? Because you might not be fucking compatible. After a little while, you'll figure it out, right? But I personally, I've been single for like 3 years, over 3 years, and just taking my time and enjoying it, meeting lots of people, enjoying lots of people's company, staging auditions, as it were. I'm terrible. That was horrible. But realistically, a relationship is meant to be like a life partnership, and this is supposed to go somewhere, right? So nobody can feel bad about my honest approach, if nothing else. But I'm interested in other people's views as to how long it should be. I think that it should be, imagine a relationship in terms of years. Okay, so if you've been with somebody years, right? You take that amount of years, transfer it to months, and that is how many years. Or how many months, rather. So you take some, like, years. 7 years, you should be at least 7 months. Right? Before considering. At least. Right? I've got an overdraft on mine. Darren Carey, what's going on? But that's just helpful advice, I think. Don't jump into anything right away, because that's just silly, right? I guess that's all I have to say. And nobody else is talking about this shit, right? Why is nobody talking to me? And another question that I saw posed in the group here earlier was, sorry, I'm trying to sweep just to see if any more comments are coming up. Talk to me, people. Say something. Must be a glitch in the system. All right, gonna be one of those shows. Fantastic. But a question that was brought up earlier that I'd seen online was, when does it become cool, right? Or when does one become cool with being single? That depends on the person. I think in order for you to be cool with being single, you got to become cool with yourself. All right? If you're not happy with yourself, then you're in no position to be looking for another fucking relationship in the first place. So you got to learn to be happy with yourself. Really. I think. That's my 2 cents worth. Yeah. That's about it. It's like, stop looking for your soulmate and start looking for your soul, mate. All right? It's all about being a good human. You got to figure it out, figure yourself out and be happy with yourself, right? I posted something the other day, and it was actually Will Smith. Will Smith is I've noticed is getting into public speaking on social media, and pretty cool. What he was saying was about, it's not your responsibility to make someone happy. You should be happy, right? And they should be happy. You should be the 2 separate entities that bring both your happiness to the table, right? And enjoy each other's happiness, right? And that's the key, right? So if y'all wonder why you're single, maybe y'all should just be more happy, Little positivity goes a long goddamn way. I mean, sun don't shine all the time, but, at the same time, you can't expect to jump into a relationship on the premise that you're hoping someone will make you happy. Don't worry, be happy, and then somebody will love you. Make sense? Makes sense. I think so. So what else we got going on here? Look at, hey, all these new people. Welcome to Breakfast with Michael. If you're new to the show, check me out on YouTube. Breakfast with Michael episodes. Apparently, I have a thing for being somewhat amusing. People think I'm funny. I don't know why. Look at all these people. Holy moly. Wow. Personal notes for myself. I am a tattoo artist. I work at a Truro, Nova Scotia. I am a single parent. And I do what I do to support my life. Work from home. I am licensed and certified, and I only charge $60 an hour. So if you are looking for some ink, friend me up. send me a message and we'll talk about it. We'll get it done. Another campaign that I'm currently running is a good human thing to do, right? Because I sell these Breakfast with Michael t-shirts. They're $30 a piece. And on the back it says the motto of the show, be good humans, right? And half the proceeds go to the Heart Foundation. So if you are interested in doing a good human thing and need a new t-shirt, send me a message. I got a bunch. And I'd love to sell you a t-shirt, and then you can know that you've done a good human thing. Basically, it's a donation to the Heart Foundation. It would have been cancer, but I know that there's too much money in cancer research, and there's no fucking way that the money that we actually donate is actually going to somebody in need rather than going to somebody's yacht or second mansion. So, Heart Foundation it is. Lots of people in my family suffer from heart disease, and it's a matter of the heart for me. So, if you're interested in getting a Breakfast with Michael t-shirt and donating to the Heart Foundation at the same time, good cause. Hit me up. All right. Time for some coffee. That was a big spiel. Yeah. So, I'll tell you one thing though. Back to talking about relationships. Something special did happen to me this weekend. Something very special did happen to me. And I think I'm going to take the time right now, to make this announcement, before God, the universe, and everyone. I just feel the need to tell you people how I feel. When I see you, my knees get weak. Quiver. Your smell is intoxicating. I just don't think that I could live without you in my life. So I gotta tell everyone how much I love you. Bacon, please be in my life forever. I love bacon. Bacon is life, right? You know full well that I couldn't have been serious there. Crazy. Crazy, motherfucker, crazy. Look. Is it time for Michael's Monster? Does anybody know what this is? I've got so many new people to the show today. It's very exciting that, you're tuning in. Holy moly. Thanks for tuning in. On Breakfast with Michael, we do a segment. Here's Dave McDonald. It was great seeing you the other night, brother. Great seeing you the other night. And hopefully soon, I'll be out riding with y'all. Buddy. Cool. So, look. Tuning in, if you're new to the show, right, there's a segment that we do. It's called Who Wants to See Michael's Monster? There's a lot of history behind that. Here it is. Originally the segment was called Who Wants to See Michael's Helmet? And then it became Who Wants to See Michael's Saber? And now it's progressed. It's Who Wants to See Michael's Monster? So, who wants to see Michael's Monster? Huh? Anybody? I'll pull it up from between my legs. I really will. I'll do it. Right on camera. Who wants to see Michael's Monster? I'm such an exhibitionist. Anybody? Oh my god. Yeah. Facebook's doing that fucking thing again. Can't see the comments and I can't. There we go. Now it becomes obvious. Support Heart Foundation. Eat more bacon. Use Heart Foundation. He gets it. Right? Having the down boy. Alright. Jamie's onto it. She wants to see my monster. Alright. Today, one who wants to see Michael's Monster is the Wampa. Star Wars fans will love this guy. This is like a vintage 1981 Lucasfilm, the Wampa. It's the abominable snowman from the planet Hoth and Empire Strikes Back that knocks Luke the fuck out. With his big ass claws. It's really cool with swipe action, right? But I have many monsters. So if you check out the show, if you want to check out some of the earlier episodes, you could just play the game here. This is a very interactive show. So look, man, people, don't just sit there and go, what's he all about? What is this guy doing? Why is he on the show? It's a crazy show. I'm not sure about the allure and why people watch it. I don't get it. The host is an idiot. But yeah, this week is the Wampa from the planet Hoth. Empire Strikes Back. Kind of a neat thing. I've had this since 1981 when it first came out. From my first Star Wars toys. Very cool. Very cool. That's just a bit of my geek side. If you want to get to know me, y'all find out that I'm quite the geek. You know, I like toys. What else have I got for you people today? Did the birthdays already? We did that there. So I was thinking about things, thinking about life, and I've been doing a lot of things and accomplishing a lot, and like within the last year, the things that I've been accomplishing by changing my attitude. You see, part of the thing, right, with this show is trying to increase the awareness of the power of positivity. I used to be negative as fuck, right? Did I ever get anything accomplished? Not really. And then, I had a bit of an awakening, and things just started happening for me. Life goals. I went through and I got, I got my driver's license back, and that was a struggle. Then I went and got my PAL and my restricted license, and then, checked off a couple of things off my bucket list, and ended up, acquiring my own handguns. Love it. I've got a membership at the range, and I like to shoot. Paper, not people. Or animals, for that matter. Not much of a hunter. But, you have to get one to get together, I guess. So, this is something off the bucket list. And now, I'm looking at buying an 81 Ironhead this week. So, I'm finally going to get my motorcycle. Which is kind of been like a life stream. So, things are happening. And it's all through, it's all about the power of positivity. And if you want something, right, you can make it real. You just have to make it real. You're not just going to sitting there with a wish in one hand and shit in the other, right? You gotta you be positive and get out there and get what you want, right? If you don't fight for something or struggle for it, then it's not worth having, right? It's quite that simple, If you don't, it's a flight of fancy if you're not really interested in working for it. You know what I mean? Be positive. Get out there and go for your fucking dreams, right? You can attain them. Nobody said it wasn't going to be easy. Nobody said that it was going to be quick. But, if I can turn my fucking life around and accomplish, these cool things, so can you, right? Shit. If I'd have told my previous self, right, that I'd be the kind of guy that would get up in the morning and do 200 crunches and, 50 incline push-ups off the end of my bed daily, I'd have told me to fuck myself. And then that fool ass probably would have tried to find a way to do so. Oh my god. On the other side of the coin, I was thinking about, my life and the mortality. And I thought about things that, I'd like to try, like I'd like to learn scuba diving. I think that would be pretty cool, right? So I've learned to shoot, right? And, learn to drive a bike. Now, I'd like to learn to scuba dive. That would make me, multifaceted, because then I'll be land and sea. And then I'd like to learn how to parachute, right? Because then I can be functional land, sea, and air.
All
right?
Me after dark.
Would be cool.
2018.
Parachute? Sure. Bungee jump?
Still
No.
in 2017.
We've been parachuting for a long, long time as a species. Bungee jumping is a particularly new thing, and you're putting your life
First show of February.
in the hands of an elastic. Okay?
That was,
It's just a piece of rubber.
temporary.
The way I see it, I came into the world because of broken rubber. I'm not fucking leaving because of one.
Just came out on Tri Soul Music Group. If you have never heard We Are Temporary before, definitely check
There's
it out.
that.
Especially if you enjoyed that song.
No, realistically, I have no interest in bungee jumping itself.
Caught my ear the first time I heard it, and that doesn't happen very often.
But all the other things, scuba diving and parachuting, I think, are actually still on the bucket list. So it's funny when you get to a point where you're actually starting to achieve these things that you thought you'd like to do, and now they're happening. Then you're like, well, what the fuck else am I going to do? Right?
Project Pitchfork with their
Guess I'm going to need some new goals.
And that is off the
Crazy.
Depression album that came out last month. And it is also
These
on
guys.
Soul Music Group. Got 3 names, I think.
There. Much better. Yeah. Don't have to listen to somebody else talking when I'm trying to talk. Crazy. Who else is there? Here's one for you. She's a sword maker, right? Buddy's a sword maker. You know, he's sitting there hammering away on this steel, right? His buddy comes in and is like, so how's this sword coming along? So I don't know, man. Still trying to get the kinks out. The sword speaks up and says, I like feet. Sword maker hits it with a hammer again. It's like, shut up, you. Get the kinks out. No? Oh my god. Amanda Hemphill, what's going on? Alex Bailey, y'all have a good time the other night? Oh my god. So, alright. How about an inspirational thought? Number one, an inspirational thought? Here's something for you, okay? No matter how many mistakes or how slow your progress is, right? With your life, just know that you're miles ahead of somebody who's not even trying. In keeping with what I said earlier, you just have to take those first steps. You can change your own universe, you can create your own reality. You just have to be the one to do it. Right? You have to be appreciative of that which you have, or you'll lose it. And you have to appreciate that which you want before you have it and after. Right? So you have to be appreciative and thankful for everything. You know, every breath, you know, you take. Yeah, everything, right? You got to be appreciative. Otherwise, the universe will take these things away, right? And they're certainly not going to grant you any more if you're not, if you don't appreciate what you have. So, get on it, people. Throw some positivity on the pond. If you see a friend, give them a hug. You know, if you're talking to a family member, tell them you love them, like daily, because tomorrow's never promised, right? So when it's time to go, it's time to go. That's just the inspirational thought that I've got for y'all at this stage in the game. Yeah. I'm very excited about my motorcycle, though. It's going to be good. Very happy for this thing. Summer's coming. Gonna get a bike. Then I can, hang out with my biker friends and, not feel ridiculous because I'm hanging out at biker bars without owning a motorcycle. Don't want to be a poser no more. Oh, yes. That'll be good. But anyways, look. Hey, Ryan Jordan. What's going on, big guy? Are you enjoying your day out, bud? It'll be interesting to see if some of the comments come through afterwards. I don't know whether it's my phone or whether it's Facebook itself, but this is one of those dry kind of episodes where I can't feed off you people because I'm only seeing like the odd comment here or there. Facebook needs to get the fuck on top of that. Darren Mosier, what's up, brother? Hey, look. Look, bro. Ha. Soon enough, I'll be riding with you people. All right, Darren, how you feeling today, bro? Was it a long fucking night for you, buddy? We get together soon. I think we're gonna get together real soon. And I'm going to the bank tomorrow, and I'm talking to Buddy Bill tomorrow. We can get that fucking iron head, and then you and I got work to do. buddy. All right, cool. Look, y'all are, some of you people tuning in late to the show. You're gonna have to go back and watch it later on YouTube. All right, and check out Breakfast with Michael episodes. This will be 34 if you want to see today's episode. Like I said, and there are 34 fucking episodes. That's a lot. which is funny because this started out as a joke and I don't even, but it caught on. People like it because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. I was toying around with the concept. Here's a finishing thought for you, right? I was toying around with the concept of messing with the intro, and I'd actually like to get a guy come sometime, right, that can play guitar and has like an amp with some distortion, right? So we can take the intro, right, and hit it up with electricity and steroids, right? If the theme song to Breakfast with Michael is "Loser" by Beck. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to put like a couple thousand volts through it, right, and tune it up kind of like in the style of a Korn or Disturbed. I think more Disturbed would be cooler, right? In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins, and mouth became a junkie with a plastic eyeball. Spray paints the vegetables, stalks in stalls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock car driving with the loser in the cruise control. Babies in Reno with a vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Toke insane, I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. Don't believe everything you breathe. You get a pocket violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mace in the dark. Saving all your food stamps, burning down the trailer park. Yo, come on. Now, can you imagine that with a... Wouldn't that be dope? Just kick it up a few fucking notches. That'd be fun. No? Alright. Look, Kathy Jones, what's going on? Watching the show this morning? Yeah. Man, oh man. So, like, on my last show... I'm reminded now. On my last show, episode 33, I was talking about how bad it is that the government has taken away our ability to act as effective parents and not raise fucking assholes and idiots. Right? It is not right to beat your child. Disclaimer, straight there. Right? It is not right to beat your child. However, in their early stages of development, you must spank them. And maybe even give them a cup behind the ear. Right? Just so they fucking know. Right? That's, even the ones you love, right, can do this to you. Right? It's part of human growth and development. I mean, honest to God, right? In the early days of man, right? When you talk back to your parents, they will fuck you up, right? Now, it's respect, We are taught respect through fear, okay? You don't respect something unless you've got an idea that it might kill you. And this is the problem, right? All the anti-bullying stuff like that, right? It's like, okay, well, if I've heard stories, friends of mine have talked, a lady friend of mine was telling me that her son, right, got in shit. Right? Okay, he was like 7 years old or something like that. Her 7-year-old son got in shit. Right? The police called her. Why? Because a kid that was like 5 years older than him, right, was bullying him and his little buddy. Right? And, little kid's holding a stick. Right? He says, if you're going to attack me, I'm going to beat you with a stick. That is self-defense. Right? It's like, if a kid, is, like 5 years older, right? Much larger, right? Is threatening to beat you up, right? And you're 7 years old and you got a stick. Use the stick, right? Defend yourself. He stood his ground. The altercation didn't happen, but just the fact that he threatened to hit him with a stick, right, was cause enough for this kid, right? Told his mother, who was an RCMP, and then she pulled some strings, and then the cops showed up at this lady's house whose kid was being bullied in the first fucking place. bullshit, right? You know, it's misappropriation of fucking power. But this bullying thing is fucking ridiculous, right? Like, I mean, back in the day, if somebody, it's what I said, you know, on the last show. It's like, you know, miss the good old days, right? If somebody was fucking with you, right? Somebody should go out and mediate, right? Step out behind the shed, right? Put your money where your mouth is and step the fuck up. Get it on. Jump in the ring, right? Make sure, like, that's why somebody has to mediate, because nobody should be getting their ass beat to death. But, you know, learn your station in life, right? Act of humility. You know, if a person steps up and has a mouth, right, and you know, they threaten and they threaten and they threaten, does the kid know? They don't get a chance to stand up for themselves, right? Because they've been told not to fucking fight. You know, yeah, if you go out and you fight and you beat, then you learn sort of a station in life. And it's not liberal, it's not happy, it's not fuzzy, but at least you know where you stand, right? You never know. The one being picked on with the mild manners could be the one to knock your fucking block off, right? Maybe you get put in check. And that happens a lot too, right? But I don't know. It's just sad because, you know, we're not able to teach our kids not to be assholes like that, right? And the kids aren't even allowed to fucking defend themselves. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm not a social justice warrior. I wouldn't even know where to go to try and create a petition to fucking amend some laws like that. But I mean, they certainly need to be relooked at, right? Because I mean, we can't have kids fucking, you know, bullying each other and shit like that, right? Or going out and being assholes in the first fucking place. I mean, that's something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. We'll just go out there and start beating these little whippersnappers to pulp. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Holy crap. I don't know what I'm rambling now. Just got a little frustrated, you know. It's crazy, you know. I did like the thing that the bikers did one time there, though. There was a kid that was being bullied, right? By these kids at school. And then a bunch of the bikers from the local club, right, showed up at the school, you know, and gave the kid like an honorary cut, right? And picked the kid up at school. This happened in the States, but I thought it was fucking brilliant, right? You know, put it there, and it was like a support thing, right? And like, might change somebody's attitude, you know, give them a better idea of, hey, look, don't mess around. You never know who's who, right? And that's just a good edict right there to teach your kids. Don't mess around. You never know who's who. So, but anyways, look, enough of the serious shit. On with it all. You know, the sky is blue, at least as far as I can see here in Truro, Nova Scotia. Get out and fucking enjoy it. If you're in Truro and surrounding area, from what I've heard, the Rath Center, is like free activities for fams today. Right? So like you can go swim for free, you can go rock climbing, you know, do the walk, you know. I think I might hit it myself. You know, so if you're in the area, fuck it. Let's hit me up, send me a message. If you're in the area, you want to go hang out at the rec, then let's do this thing. It'll be great. So look, have yourself a good fucking Monday morning and a good fucking week. Get out there, be positive, throw that positivity pebble out in the pond and wait for the waves to come back to get you, because everything's reciprocal, right? It's like karma. She is a bitch, but she's kind of sexy. So look, until next time, be good humans. Mikey loves you.